Hi, my name is Luka and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about my hobbies and kind of like the importance of hobbies in general. A couple of weeks ago I made this video about this whole corona crisis and how it's affecting my mental health, and I was talking about how I feel anxious a lot of the time because of the uncertainty and because the impact it has on everyday life and also on my social life kind of threw me off, and I don't know, maybe I was a bit out of balance and I kind of had to get used to it a little bit and deal with this anxiety, because I think that feeling anxious is not something that is new to me at all. Maybe it just surfaced because before that, you know, you're always so busy that you don't really have time to feel anxious. Anyway, so the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm feeling a lot better now, and I think throughout the weeks. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been like multiple weeks already. Like, time passes so quickly. Yeah, so over the last few weeks I started feeling a lot better, and I think partly this is due to the fact that I don't know, I'm getting used to the circumstances and I'm focusing more on the things that I can do in the present moment that bring me joy. Before I was often focusing on the things that I couldn't do, like meet my friends, go travel, all these kind of things. Okay, cool. So that brings me to my hobbies, which I absolutely love at the moment. I don't know, I feel like as you grow older, hobbies become less and less important, because I feel like work or uni or whatever you're doing, and then also your social life take up most of your time, that in the end, I don't want to say like there's not enough time, and I don't want to be the one who's making excuses, because like obviously you can always make time, but I think we usually don't make the effort to make time for certain things. When I was a kid, I had like so many hobbies. It makes sense. As a kid, you also have a lot more time. Yeah, and right now I'm kind of rediscovering how much fun it is to actually have a hobby that you enjoy. I feel like you always have an answer when somebody asks you like, what are your hobbies? What do you do for fun? I would say like, I do sports, I play guitar, I play piano, something like that. But like in all honesty, I don't play guitar that regularly. I mean, there used to be times in my life where I would practice like every day and I would get so much out of it, but right now it's just not the case at all. And like, if somebody asks me to list my hobbies, I always become aware of the fact that I say these are my hobbies, but do they really count as hobbies if I don't practice them regularly anymore? I would rather describe them as like hobbies in theory, in like an alternative universe where I have unlimited time and energy and motivation to do all of that. Anyways, so right now I would say I have two hobbies right now. My first hobby is running, and it feels weird to say that because I never really described myself as a runner. Growing up, I played a lot of football. I was also into cycling, and you know, I enjoyed a lot of sports, but running was not one of them. Then at some point, I think I was around 19, so it was after I had just started uni. I started going running here and there because it was so easy. You just need to put on some shoes and then you can go. It doesn't involve a lot of preparation, or you don't have to like get somewhere to do it. I never did it regularly, and it was more of like the means to an end. Like, I was feeling stressed, so I would go running to de-stress, or I would go running to, you know, be more fit and more healthy in general. And the more I did it, the more I actually enjoyed it and appreciated it, but I was never a regular runner. Basically, I was only running when I was feeling motivated and I had the time to do it. But I never really did make it a priority until this year. This January, I signed up for the half marathon in order to have some motivation, so I wouldn't just stop my running training if I felt unmotivated. And it's really cool to have like this goal to work towards to. Before, like, even if I went running regularly for a couple of weeks or even months, I don't think I would necessarily improve myself because I didn't have a goal. Like, I just did it to keep fit, but I don't know. I really like that competitive aspect, even though I haven't actually run a race yet, but just beating my own personal best times is really, it's a really nice feeling. I'm really getting more and more into it. In the beginning, it was just like keeping that regularity, but right now I'm watching like all these videos about how to improve your technique, how to run faster, how to train properly, what kind of workouts you can implement, you know, to get better at running. I watched some documentaries on people running marathons, and I'm like, Oh, that shit is so emotional. Like, I think at some point I just want to run a marathon as well. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. It's nice to be passionate about something and to kind of work on something and then get better. Yeah, so running is like my exercise kind of hobby, and then my other new hobby is actually photography. I don't know for how many years I've actually wanted to get into photography and kind of learn like more about it. For me, it's sometimes hard to start something new because in the beginning you're always bad at it. Like, there's no way around it. So obviously it's easier to do something that you're already kind of good at, but also that's boring because you don't learn anything. Yeah, so I finally started watching some courses on photography and editing and all that stuff, and I started going out there into the world more often and practicing and taking pictures. And also same thing here, it feels so nice if you like can't do something at first and then you learn and you get better, and then suddenly like you edit this picture and it actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, I'll put it somewhere here. Maybe, just maybe, I will post more frequently there soon. Yeah, so what you can take away from this video is that you should find a hobby that you enjoy. And there's also nothing wrong with like trying out a lot of things and see if you like them, and if you don't, that's cool, then you just go try out the next. My first idea like in this quarantine was to learn skateboarding, like learn tricks on the skateboard, and I went out there for like 10 minutes and I instantly got yelled at by like an old man. He was so furious and told me that I was destroying property and what the hell I was thinking. And also all the skate parks are closed at the moment, so that idea didn't work out very well. My next idea was like to improve my French or something, but I didn't get very far. I just realized very soon that I didn't want to do something that requires a lot of mental effort for some sort of reason. Just because I'm about to start writing my thesis in a week, I don't want to anything that is mental effort right now. Even though it's kind of something that I feel like I should do, but then it's not really a hobby anymore if you feel like you should do it. It's hard to find the right kind of motivation, especially because like the whole world around us is trying to tell us to be productive. I don't know, it was easier to just follow your heart and follow your passions when you were a kid and you didn't have so much outside pressure influencing your choices. Okay, I feel like I'm going too deep now. Find a hobby and let me know in the comments, what are your hobbies? What things do you like to do? I hope you're having a great day. Also, happy Easter if that's something you celebrate. I'll see you next week. Bye.
I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that is in you, I know that is in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia.